Acknowledgements. We are grateful to our students at the University of Sheffield, both undergraduate and graduate, on whom we piloted the text of this book at various stages of its preparation, and whose worries and objections did much to make it better. We are also grateful to Colin Allen for agreeing to use the penultimate draft of the book as a graduate-level seminar text at Texas A&M, and for providing us with much useful feedback as a result. And Todd Botham, one of the students on that course, for sending us his comments individually. We are also grateful to the following individuals for their comments, whether oral or written, on some or all of the material in the book: Colin Allen, Alex Barber, Keith Frankish, Susan Granger, Christopher Hookway, Gabriel Siegel, Michal Tai, and a reviewer for Cambridge University Press. Thanks also to Sean Nichols and colleagues and to Cambridge University Press for permission to reproduce their 1996 diagram of offline processing, given here as IGUR 4.1, and to Alex Botterill for the artwork for IGUR 3.1. Finally, we are grateful to our families for their patience. One introduction. Some background readers of this book should already have some familiarity with modern philosophy of mind, and at least a glancing acquaintance with contemporary psychology and cognitive science. Anyone of whom this is not true is recommended to look at one or more of the introductions listed at the end of the chapter. Here we shall only try to set the arguments of subsequent chapters into context by surveying, very briskly, some of the historical debates and developments which form the background to our work. 1. Developments in philosophy of mind. Philosophy of mind in the English-speaking world has been dominated by two main ambitions throughout most of the 20th century: to avoid causal mysteries about the workings of the mind, and to meet skepticism about other minds by providing a reasonable account of what we can know, or justify ablyinfer, about the mental states of other people. So most work in this field has been governed by two constraints, which we will call naturalism and psychological knowledge. According to naturalism, human beings are complex biological organisms and as such are part of the natural order, being subject to the same laws of nature as everything else in the world. If we are going to stick to a naturalistic approach, then we cannot allow that there is anything to the mind which needs to be accounted for by invoking vital spirits, incorporeal souls, astral planes, or anything else which cannot be integrated with natural science. Amongst the thorniest questions for naturalism are whether thoughts with representational content, the so-called intentional states such as beliefs and desires, which have the distinctive characteristic of being about something, and whether experiences with phenomenal properties which have distinctive subjective feels, and which are like something to undergo, are themselves suitable for integration within the corpus of scientific knowledge. We will be addressing these issues in chapters 7 and 9 respectively.